Hello, everybody. Welcome to Disabilities Redefined with Dr. Wagner. I am Dr. Truett Wagner, and on this episode, you're going to meet Rome Leykin and his dad. It was a very, very special interview.
Looking at you?
Yeah.
Hi, Dr. Wagner.
Wagner.
My bad.
Wagner.
My bad. Hi, Dr. Wagner. Rome Leykin. I'm here with my dad, Eugene Leykin, doing a phenomenal interview for the adaptive community. And if I could share anything with them, it would be that hope springs eternal. Yeah. I want to make sure that it's visible too. So, like the shout out itself is "Go Achilles!" Well, what Achilles International is an international nonprofit organization that brings adaptive athletes, any kind of adaptive athlete. They bring to the start line and to the finish line, any which way they need to be brought in. We introduce them back into a community of adaptive sports and to community at large, and they quickly become family. I don't want him to just sit there. Are you eye candy?
No.
I am. I look good.
So remember, try to repeat the questions afterwards.
Yes. And if not, we can make it work. Hey, listen, have you ever had to tell Rome to slow down?
I still have to say that every time he goes someplace, and he goes everywhere. He's flying to LA for LA Marathon next month, right? He goes to Germany. He travels all over the world.
Was he in trouble a lot? Because he's mischievous, if you ask me.
Yes, yes. I have to say he was a pain. Up to probably high school, he was okay. Then high school turned him into a little monster. He was in trouble. We were in trouble. Neighbors were in trouble. Everybody was in trouble because of him.
We got everybody in trouble.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's finding the right balance between trying to keep your kid safe and letting him explore the world and find himself in this world, right? Because kids, they tend to make mistakes, right? And you have to be there to support them. You have to be there to catch them when they fall. You have to be there to sort of push them forward when need be. But they have to learn to stand on their own legs, whether real or prosthetics.
No such thing as normal for me anymore.
Yes.
You know, but I just recently met this young man, and he told me, Akeem from Achilles, he told me that my TikTok video, that big one of me falling, was one of his inspirations. He saw it in the hospital, and it like got him, to get up and get going and feel that positive energy. So that was really cool to hear, and it really just reminded me that that the reasons why I'm choosing to do this are still the right reasons. I enjoyed doing the Tamron Hall show for many reasons. I mean, one of the reasons why I enjoyed the Tamron Hall show was the audience, the live audience. They were very energetic and enigmatic. But I'd say the other reason why I really liked it is I see Tamron Hall as someone who has a lot of reach, has a wide audience, and I'm just figuring that, all right, if I'm on her show, lots of people are going to watch, and maybe some will get inspired. What was I like personality-wise before my accident? Was I this outgoing and this charismatic, maybe? I would like to think so, but I probably wasn't. I wasn't the life of the party. I wasn't the center of attention. I was very okay with just a few close friends, hanging out in the corner or whatever. But that's not to say that I always maybe envision myself as, you know, a lead man. So I think that has led me to where I'm at now, and my trauma kind of provided a nice little tunnel, if you will, to express, you know, how I truly feel in certain situations. I guess I don't feel as bad holding back, but the good thing is that I don't have to hold back as much. The Hollywood schmoozing, if I knew any Hollywood types, I wouldn't mind it. But the galas and the schmoozing at the galas, yes, I very much do like, specifically because the people that are there tend to have a big reach. So talking to them and inspiring them, I am hoping that, and I kind of know that they'll go out and inspire others that weren't there. So, you know, secondary inspiration is good in my book too. Yeah. I think I always had the mentality of being athletic. I definitely played sports when I was younger, basketball, swimming was a big one, and now it just translated into focused athleticism, I think. You know, especially with the marathoning, the hand cycling, it's really given me dedication. What I would like to see is more of showing how it started. You know, it's not easy at first, doesn't look pretty, like I did. And then, but eventually over time, it gets better. You know, I feel like right now all you ever see is want to be perfection. You know, even though for adaptive people, there's no such thing as perfection, right? There's only progress, in my opinion. So I think it would make a lot of sense to a lot of people if Hollywood and the like were to show the struggle more of the, you know, the stories of the people and then them getting out of it. But those initial steps, or however you want to call them, that would be nice to see. No, but I'm answering you about him.
Oh,
it's
yes,
not like I'm
okay.
talking to him about himself.
Yes, you want to answer.
He is most definitely the strongest, best man I know. He's the smartest, the most gentle, just the strongest, and right now, the man I trust above all else. If shit hits the fan, turn to him.
That.
If X doesn't mark the spot, he'll mark it for you.
Okay.
Well, I think for me, Rome's most noticeable characteristic is the positivity, right? And as you get older, as I am, right, you start feeling more and more probably negativity weighing on you. And here is this guy who wakes up every morning with a big smile and cheerful, hey, good morning, guys. And this really is fantastic. And it keeps me young, I think.
Thanks for saying that.